y'all. I am Yahya, relationship coach, expert, and influencer. And I am back. I have taken a small break because we were prepping the e-course and recording for that, and it just took so much of my time. But I am back. And tonight, clearly, as you can see, I'm ready for bed. But it's like going on 3 in the morning, and we were getting work done, so I figured, why not get a video done too? Like, regardless of what society is telling you right now, regardless to, oh, I'm good by myself and all this other stuff that they say, being a wife is top honor. It's definitely more, it puts the icing on every cake. Being a good wife to a good husband, I'll say. If you have an awesome career, and you're an awesome wife, and you have an awesome husband, that just makes it 1,000 times more awesome. But why is being a wife better than being a girlfriend? Well, the thing is, when you're a wife, you have someone who has said, I commit to love you and take care of you and provide for you and honor you and protect you forever. And that is a blessing. That is an honor to have someone say that I commit to doing that for you forever and no other woman. It's a blessing. It's top honor, like I said. The only way that you will get it is if you know that you deserve it and you don't settle for anything less than it. So I always tell women that I didn't become a wife until I stopped being a girlfriend. When you become a wife, it might not always go like you think it's going to go. Divorce is real in today's world. But when you're a wife, you have legal recourse. And that is the bottom line. When you're a girlfriend, you don't have any of that. I don't care if you've been together 10 years. I don't care if you've been together 20 years. When you're a girlfriend, if he goes, and that is just that. So you have to protect yourself at the end of the day. You have to protect your time. You have to protect your energy. Men get papers on their cars there, ladies. Like, you don't see nobody riding around with a car with no registration. I think you're more valuable than a car. Men get papers, or they get a warranty on their PlayStation, on their TV. There is paperwork attached to just about everything valuable that you have. So why are you not valuable? Your wife is your most valuable asset. That is your most prized possession. Your biggest investment is, as a man, is a good wife. So you will want to have papers on her. If you have a good woman, if you are a good woman. And it's not to say that you're a possession, but why not have papers? Why not have it on paper? You don't have a house that you don't have papers on. And we are like, women, especially black women, for some reason we feel like we're not as valuable as all these things around us when we're the most precious piece on the planet. We're the most precious beings on the planet. So we deserve. Make sure that you're being honored in all things, that you're honoring yourself, that you're honoring your space, you're honoring your peace, you're honoring, your value and your worth. You're honoring your loyalty. You don't want to just be loyal just because, oh, I'm loyal. You want to honor your loyalty. And the way to do that is to reward yourself for it. Require a reward for what you do. And marriage is a reward. Marriage is a win for you, and it's a win for him. Because, like I said, a good wife is the greatest investment a man can make. And anytime he wins, you win as the wife. As the girlfriend, it's optional. He might share the pot with you. But as the wife, baby, that's my pot before that's your pot. But, we share it together. But at the same time, he is required by a duty to take care of his wife first. So a good husband will automatically do that. No, don't give husband privileges to boyfriends. And I've said it before because I feel like, why give husband privileges to a boyfriend? But then it's like, what kind of privileges do you give to a boyfriend then? What is the difference between husband privileges and boyfriend privileges? And I should make a post about that. Like, what is the difference between husband privileges and boyfriend privileges? I mean, for me, it would be sex, catering to you all the time, submitting to you, things like that. Those are husband privileges. But most of us are going to give those privileges to boyfriends anyway. So require him to earn those privileges. Require him to commit to those privileges. It's common sense, but it's not so common sense because for some reason we feel like we're not worth the commitment when we are, or like it's going to be so difficult to get this man to commit when it's not. It's not. Just get that thought out your mind. They say, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? But when you have something wonderful, you don't want to lose it, so you will do what is required to keep it. Understand? They will only do what you allow them to do, and they will not do what is not required. Men are like the C students of the love world. They're only going to do enough to pass. If you set your bar at an A, they will rise up to an A to pass. But if you set your bar at a D, a C minus, that's just what he's going to do. And I'm not saying be superficial or be like, oh, well, if you can't buy me red bottoms, or if you can't buy me this nice purse, or if you can't give me this much money. But marriage in and of itself is a high price. So require that. Because there are a lot of women out here getting red bottoms and getting bags and getting shopping sprees and ain't got a ring. And have no commitment. And he has no responsibility for her. And that is what you are requiring, is for a man to take responsibility for you. Because you see, you're giving him access to your womb. So what you do when you require marriage is you say, you have access to my womb. So you now have responsibility, not only for taking care of my womb, for taking care of my body, which you so freely enjoy. You have responsibility to take care of what comes from you so freely enjoying me. All right? All right. Marriage is economic empowerment. Family is economic empowerment. Yes, you may have a great job. He may have a great job. Y'all may have great jobs together. But when you are married, you pass that wealth on. Economic empowerment is not one generation. Economic empowerment is not right now, or for the next 5 years, or for the next 10 years, or for the next 20 years. Economic empowerment is the next 100 years, the next 200 years. And when you marry, you set that foundation. A good marriage now. Now, don't just go getting married, but a good marriage. You create that foundation for your children's children to be economically empowered. And we need generational wealth. We need strong families, strong communities. If we want to build up a nation, we have to have strong communities. So we need to work on these marriages and stop playing around these girlfriend-boyfriend games. Because if you think about it, y'all know I always take it back to the language. What is a girlfriend? What is a boyfriend? That sounds like something you play with. Don't be a play toy. Don't be a plaything. Be his plaything. But don't be a plaything. Don't let your time be something to play with. Your emotions be something to play with. Your heart be something to play with. You make yourself serious. You make yourself valuable. Don't set your price low. You are not a D. You are not a yellow starburst. You are a pink starburst. But yeah, that's my word for the night for y'all. So I pray that it was valuable for you and that you got something from it. Peace and love to all my sisters. I love y'all. Good night.